spelled it right the first time.
Yeah, you did. Cup or Blackhawks? You're a journalist, Dan. I gotta double check your work.
I don't have spell check.
Let's go. So, that's my neighbor.
Yeah, well, you're just talking about it.
Yeah, how about that? That's just ironic, isn't it?
Really?
You're with me Sunday night, yeah. He's doing good. He's back at Illinois. He's sophomore down there. And
Get out, we're good to go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Leo High School, home of the Lions. I'm a senior here at Leo High School, and I would like to introduce you to one of the most accomplished sports executives in Chicago's history, Mr. John McDonough. In the past 8 years, the Blackhawks team president and CEO, he has led the Hawks to 3 Stanley Cup titles. In the last 7 years, the Hawks have led the National Hockey League attendance and set a franchise record 329 consecutive sold-out games. Mr. McDonough has turned one of the most once struggling Blackhawks organization into what Forbes magazine calls the greatest business turnaround in sports history. He cares about all members of the Blackhawks organization and about the growing fan base and the team as well. At Leo High School, we salute you, Mr. McDonough, and as leading one of the most one of the leading sports executives in the country, and we are grateful to have you here as a friend at Leo High School.
Well, first of all, it's great to have the Stanley Cup back on the south side where it belongs. I feel like this is a homecoming. I was born at 8018 South Evans, so I think I could probably walk there from here today. But we made a journey to Leo High School about 4 months ago before the playoffs, and Dan asked if I could speak to the students, and I've known Dan, and I say this in the deepest humility. Dan McGrath is one of the premier sports writers and sports business people. And most nationally respected to ever practice his craft. But we came here about 4 or 5 months ago, and we were inspired with the story. We were motivated with what we saw. And this was before the playoffs. And when I left here that day, I felt as if I was sprinkled by some of that magic Leo dust when I left here, because it was spiritual to be with all of you. So the privilege is ours to bring the revered Stanley Cup to share with all of you. And I feel like now we have cemented an alliance between the Blackhawks and Leo, and we will continue to do so. Now, honesty does compel me to tell all of you that I did go to Notre Dame High School because I couldn't get into Leo. So and really now to introduce someone that's really special, who was kind enough to bring the Stanley Cup here to Leo High School on the great south side of Chicago. A gentleman who has been an all-star, an Olympic gold medal winner, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. That within our organization we refer to as a warrior. This guy plays hurt. He is probably one of our toughest defensemen to play against. He's one of the premier defensemen to ever play in the National Hockey League. And for all of us, he is a future NHL Hall of Famer, number 7, Brent Seaver.